Unless they're just putting all their eggs in, Farce's basket.
Yeah, eventually you're going to see the... What I'd want to see Blacklist try to do is prioritize the Magic defense and then start building more physical somewhere around the mid-game, because you're going to be shutting down what Stone can do as the Farsa for as long as possible.
Well, just as yesterday was a true test for Omega's new mid laner, filling in the boots of Patrick Etomax Kaidik. Now look at this, Miko deep.
Well, I mean, doing what he has to do right at this point too. And I want to point out, every time, or I would say majority of the time that Oh My Venus actually plays the Diggy, he goes with the Impure Rage, right? And that's something that you don't see often, because usually it depends how the play style of the player. But I know for Oh My Venus particularly, when the Diggy is picked and you're pretty much planting, I was going to say bombs, but the stars everywhere, you want to poke people down the best you can, especially with a Hilda across from you.
Yeah, it's the Blacklist Diggy House of Pain. Never thought you'd be able to brand a Diggy like that, but that's what happens. Certainly, it's now look at Omega going to the jungle of Blacklist International and forcing Super Red all the way back.
Oh no, Miko gets pulled in.
Yeah, Miko should be fine. Going to be able to regen as well.
It's clear what Smart Omega is doing here. They're pressuring Super Red. They're trying to replicate what Blacklist did in their opening game and just push on these pressure points for the young rookie.
Yeah, look at that. Almost a 2-level advantage here for Keldra. And I like this pressure, this attempt here by Omega. Delay as much as possible.
Oh, Lord. Well. Slowly but surely, game speeding up. And the shooting gallery is getting real loud. Wise starts up this turtle.
Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and start with the turtle here. Should just be a pretty much free turtle in the hands of Wise. Meanwhile, Smart Omega putting the pressure here in the jungle. So they go ahead and give that up at first turtle secured by Blacklist International.
Yeah, but now...
Oh, there's the poke back. Miko could be in trouble here. He tries to go for it. First blood, though, going to the hands of Super Red.
Weren't they fumble? Slowly but surely, Blacklist should have just accepted that trade on the turtle, but they got more than that.
And now Omega, it sort of tempers their aggression onto the gold lane, but still Keldra got a lot of gold from that shielding. Blacklist International, that was a great call by them to force that issue.
Okay, Edward here. He's going to get right low. Renzio, though. The battle of the XP laners goes off. Can't get the kill he was looking for. And now Miko once again caught in a bad position, trying to do Hilda things, but can't work this time. Wise gets the kill.
Yeah, but look at that. Every time Miko gets spotted out by Blacklist going into the purple side buff, with Super Red going there to help, which he should be doing, Keldra's always just focusing on the turret, getting the gold, maximizing it.
Oh, down bottom, though.
Yeah,
much more pressure put on Agent Zero. He jumps. Get the hell out of Dodge. Ryzen secures this little wanderer. So, are we slowly seeing Omega just step on the clutch, switch it up, go down to XP lane, pressure that?
Yeah, now what we saw is it was actually started with Omega. The first major rotation they did was to help Keldra. With that solved, now it's Miko forcing the pressure onto the lane of Super Red by constantly invading the purple buff area of Blacklist, which means the other members of Omega are pressuring Edward down the bottom lane.
So with that, it looks like Omega are doubling down on the fact that maybe, just maybe, Blacklist let go of the gold lane, but we can't say that for sure because Venus and Yue are still there, and it looks like Omega are going to try to go for this one more time. Turtle spawned just now. Renzi already used his bravest fighter. Here's a pull by Ryzen.
Yeah, so he's down with that resource. Has that little bit of advantage here, though. Feathered Airstrike going to come down. Edward could be in trouble. Stone able to grab the kill. Turtle still being worked on here, half health. Can Wise secure this one under the nose of Smart Omega? And he can't. Ryzen able to get that retribution off, securing the turtle for Smart Omega.
The cleaner is back in the building, scoring the first major objective for Omega, buying them about 1,000 gold ahead, 4 minutes in.
Yeah, good call there by Omega to actually take down Edward, but they're Super Red.
Oh, Miko again.
Woo.
Focusing here on the gold laners, as you were saying, Renmar.
Yeah. With the focus onto Edward down there, even though it looked like Wise would be the main target, Glue can disrupt Omega's attempts so much in objective fights. No wonder they're pressuring Agent Zero as much as they are. Gold lane tower of Blacklist International close to falling.
Man, that CC, I mean, when you're just watching it unfold here, it is going to be something that Smart Omega wants to be careful with, but they're slowly building themselves a nice, comfortable gold lead, and this should transition well for them here.
Yep, despite everything that's happened so far, again, Miko not having a great start. Oh, they're on him again.
Oh, Miko again. He should be able to get away. Gets CC'd again. Yue with the kill. Miko, I mean, look how much is being expended here. Now, Miko's got to be a little more careful as he approaches. He's got 3 deaths here at the almost 6-minute mark.
Hashtag diminishing returns, though.
Yeah. It's better him than any other member of Omega that Blacklist is taking down, because all the space that Miko is providing, even though he's dying a lot, Omega all across the map are at least taking something back.
It seems like the shoe's on the other foot. This is unorthodox to see the Hilda die more than the Diggy, although she is the natural predator to this little owl baby. Looking at the items, Yue already has his Clock of Destiny. Oh, wait.
No, forcing out.
There it is.
That's a great move there by Omega, forcing out the time journey as soon as possible. That gives them space of around 45 seconds to be more aggressive.
Well, okay. They do have that resource out. Yue, though, quite low. Should be able to survive, but still, they're down possibly a member plus the time's journey. Turtle going to come up now. It's Smart Omega still putting pressure on the mid lane. They get to tier 1. And now Ryzen giving it a go to the back line, but just going to give this one for the Turtle. So this should just go in the hands of Smart Omega. Wise, though, waiting around the corner. Miko to zone him out. Secured by Ryzen. Another Turtle for Smart Omega.
The Barangay are treating this game 1 like a night out. They're painting the map red.
Man, Omega playing around Miko's aggression, getting all the information.
Wow.
Oh, the lead! Oh, man!
Well, the burst is there. Stome punishing Oh My Venus, and now still the gold lead builds further for Smart Omega.
Stone, man, the damage already on this Farsa. Blacklist are getting to the point where they can't even get close to the members of Omega.
Oh, close call. Wise forcing out a flicker from Kelra.
Yeah, just when I said it, Wise said, no, I'm going to show you I can still get close.
Well, I mean, at the same time, we were talking about, do they have enough magic damage? Well, so far from what we've seen, Stone's got it. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Again, the Feathered Airstrike, just so much value here. And that was Yue using it in return, going to force Stone back. Oh. Kelra not going to connect on that one. Still, the back and forth, Miko providing the vision here.
And I just want to point out how great it was Omega prioritized taking down the mid tower right away. With that down, that gives so much more room for a Hilda to work around with in terms of getting into the areas around the orange buff, around this part of the map of Blacklist International. Look at Miko going straight for the back line.
Oh, could be a bad position here for Blacklist International. Feathered Airstrike going to come down again, still looking for Super Red. Miko with a sliver of health. Y'all still surviving.
Y'all just scared for Miko. Look at Super Red. He barely got away.
Yeah, almost got sniped if he didn't flicker on out of there. A lot of close calls in that little spat down bottom lane, and Omega are still in control here. Cool, calm, and calculated against their very familiar rivals. 13 seconds until this Lord spawns. It is still around a 3,000 gold lead. Blacklist can contest this, but they have to look for the Farsa.
Lord's up, and I gotta say, from yesterday's chaotic approach that won Omega a sweep, this is a very different kind of game they're playing. I'd say if they turned it up to 11, if they went a little crazier, all right? We're seeing some signs of it, right? We see Miko go straight for the back line. This could as well be game. How does Blacklist dig themselves out of this hole?
Well, they're going to start by getting Stome half health here. He's going to have to be careful. He does recall the base. Lord about half health is going to reset a little bit. Blacklist International trying to get in position for this one. But so far, everything's just going to reset for now.
Yeah, good call Blacklist is doing here. Still being aggressive in terms of contesting the major objectives. Bot lane's a dead lane right now. Keller not going to show there and try to push it out. Omega and Blacklist still hotly contested around this Lord. Who's going to pull the trigger first is the biggest question here.
Huge presence from both teams here. Keeping eyes and tabs on this Lord. A pull by Ryzen. Nobody wants to try and push down bottom anymore. I think they're going to go for this first Lord. A lot of them, both teams, are investing quite a macho.
Oh, no. Oh, my Venus! Getting taken out with a combination. So they've got the numbers advantage here. Smart Omega gonna fight off Blacklist International from this Lord. Looking for a position. Miko, though, getting punished. It's now even numbers across the board. Who's gonna secure the Lord? Edward flickering out. Lord once again, soft resetting here. But Smart Omega still looking to press the situation.
Could have sworn it was gonna full reset.
Yeah, but Ryzen and Wise not giving it up there. He would go again.
Oh. Kelra doesn't connect on that one. Yue comes in. Stope able to survive. Wings by wings out of there. The Time's Journey going to come out. Kelra unleashing on Wise. They got to be careful here. Renzio trying to get out of dodge as well. It's too much CC though. Renzio falls.
Oh my goodness, check your phone bills. So many close calls here.
And this whole time, it's Blacklist turn to zone out Kelra. The Filipino Savage could not get into the battlefield. He was ineffective. You saw him, he was trying to change his gun, but he just switched priorities. He said, you know what, I'm just going to clear this wave. He already lost up top, can't lose again.
Yeah, Omega are going to lose their tower bottom side, though, because of the minions naturally just pushing for Blacklist. Can Omega counter this?
They're quite low. Oh, my Venus got to be careful, too, on the positioning. Miko, again, is trying to give the vision. Going to get pulled back a little bit here. Kelra with a backfire, but he can't get it.
Oh, my goodness.
Miko falls. Yue with the kill, and still the battle for the first Lord ensues.
In matchups like this, I'm talking about the past couple of minutes, when you're not playing the whole map, the Hilda isn't as useful.
Oh my goodness, this isn't just a Lord dance, it's a Lord orchestra. So many tunes being played at the same time. The members of Omega cannot crack the frontline defense of Blacklist, who are very close to getting the first Lord of the game.
These are the decisions here from Blacklist International. They're paying dividends. And after a couple minutes, they secure that Lord finally. And now with Smart Omega on the run here, they have to defend.
Man, what a showcase by these two teams. Blacklist International trusting in the tankiness of their front line, the utility that a Diggy brings to the table. Oh my Venus has finally surpassed Yelly Hayes in terms of top assist in the entire MPL career. A Hall of Legend inductee surpasses another. And Oh my Venus's play there as the Diggy in that last long Lord orchestra was what helped Blacklist International win the first Lord of the game.
Just to put that in the context, Oh my Venus started playing in the MPL Season 4. Yelly Hayes DR was here since Season 1. That's how much work Oh my Venus has been putting in, not just in this game, but in her entire career. The map has slowly turned blue, folks. Blacks International in the driver's seat.
Man, it's just all that for the first Lord, right? I mean, and now you're seeing the siege here of the base.
But just the same, it makes sense. If you're going to get the first Lord and make this much of a dent on the map, you might as well. And now even mid, the penetration, they're threatening it.
They get the turret down just like that. So Blacklist International, I mean, just a few minutes ago, not too long ago, boys, Smart Omega had that lead, but now it's in the hands of Blacklist International.
What a fantastic swing back by Blacklist as we look at the top damage dealers of the game. Storm, 66,000 and counting, almost double of Oh my Venus's count. Oh my Venus and you are the top damage dealers here for Blacklist International. And this is the next point I'm going to make here. Wait, hold that thought. Oh my Venus.
Time's Journey going to come out here. Ryzen trying to find a connection. Can't get it, though. Ryzen has to get out of dodge. Too much CC, though.
Wow.
Super Red cleaning up the kill. And now it's Kelra running for the hills. Flicker comes in. Super Red with a massive play as Renzio falls 2-3 down for the Barangay.
This is the trademark Blacklist International rubber band effect. They have replicated their playstyle, their success from older lineups with this new one. And here we come, one more time.
And they're looking to end the game. Miko falls. Super Red is super as he's looking to end the game here with the rest of Blacklist International. And like that, in the 15-minute mark before it, they take game one.
My goodness. Just when you thought they were out, they come back swinging. One Lord fight, a calculated map-wide push, great individual plays. Wise, that smack onto the members of Mega there in the bottom lane. Their bottom turret setting things up for Super Red.